What up, you guys? It's your girl Jasmine, and I am back with another YouTube video. It's a gym vlog, y'all. I'm going back to the gym. I took 2 consecutive days off, and you guys, I needed it. Like, my body was so sore from those bicep exercises from the other day. I was like, bruh, why are my arms so freaking sore? So I took 2 days off. Before we get any further into this video, I need y'all to go ahead and do me the biggest favor of my entire life. Can y'all please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. Let's get the algorithming, you guys. The more that you guys interact with my videos, the more YouTube is going to show the video to more and more people. So please hit that thumbs up button. Please leave a comment, leave 2 comments, 3 comments, whatever. Like, let's just get the algorithming. Okay, so today is chest. I'm excited. A little like antsy because I really don't like chest press or bench press, as you guys know. Like, that's like my least favorite movement. Partially because I always have to get a spotter, and like having to like search for someone who doesn't look busy and then asking them to spot me and then needing them. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but that's why I hate bench press, because it can't be an independent movement. Like, as I start to get heavy, I always need a spotter. So with legs and stuff like that, like if something gets too heavy, you just drop the dumbbells, right? Like, it's over, it's good, it's done with. But when you have the barbell, it's like you need somebody. I don't always like that. So anyways, today is chest day, so I'm gonna knock out some bench press. I don't know what else I'm gonna do yet. I'm also going to hit triceps, and I'm going to hit some leg exercises as well. I'll probably say the legs till the end, because chest, I don't know why you want to say chest press. Bench press takes so much out of me, and I like to be fresh for that. So it's like the first thing I like to do when I walk into the gym. Do bench press, knock that shit out, and then do everything else afterwards. So that's how I'm gonna structure my afternoon at the gym. I'm making good time. It's 12 p.m. so I'll be there around 12:30 and hopefully be done by 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's the goal. That's what I'm striving for. What else I want to tell you guys? Let's see. For breakfast, I ate my yogurt, the Kite Hill non-dairy Greek yogurt, plain. I sprinkled some maple syrup, blueberries, and granola in that. It's become so much more tolerable, you guys. I really think the more I eat it, the more I enjoy it. Like, it's crazy. It's definitely one of those acquired tastes, but it's so full of protein that it's like I cannot resist. Like, I have to eat it, right? So I did that. I'm still going to be drinking my pre-workout by Veg, the Patriot Pop. So without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, I'm at the gym. Yay, we made it. We're here. Got me a bench press rack. I'm gonna warm up, obviously. This is the first thing that I'm doing today. Got me a resistance band, just kind of opening up my chest. All that good stuff, y'all. It's cold as a motherfucker outside. Like, I still got on my sweats. It's so freaking cold. Like, I hate winter with a passion. Ugh. So whatever weight I end up doing, I'm gonna knock out 8 reps today. Last week when I did bench press, I was doing 10 reps. Look, I said I was gonna do better. Let me add that to my New Year's resolution list. Being better at remembering my weights that I used, so I can do better the next time I do it. Look, I don't remember what I had on here last week. I really don't. Like, I feel like it was like 105, and I remember I put like 5 pounds. I think I finished at like 110. I think I did 110, so you try to do 115 today, you know, see how that feels. Obviously, I'm gonna need a spotter. It's pretty empty in here, which is nice. I don't like being in here with too many people. So all I'm gonna do is alternate between using my resistance band to open up my chest and doing some reps with just the bar. Let me just toss my phone. All right, so I don't have any weight on here. Obviously, I'm just gonna let me do like 10 reps real quick, nothing too crazy. Then I'll do some one arm like that to warm up. Do like, I don't know, 8 on each side. Or like 5. I lost count. Let me do one more on the other side. I don't know what number I'm on. So I'm gonna just go through that 3 times. So I'm gonna grab my resistance band again, do some stretches like y'all just seen me do, then do another set of the 10, then the side to side. Just really make sure I warm the fuck up. All right, so I finished up my warm-up sets. I have a 10 on each side, so that's bringing my total to 65 pounds. I'm gonna knock out 10 reps at that. Nice and light still.
Like always, so I'm always there. So it's like I'm going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they coming and I ain't here.
All right. I'm gonna do 8 reps.
You lift off or you good?
No, I'm going to lift off. If I start struggling, I want to.
I don't press until you start going back.
Okay, but wait, I was just gonna say, when I start struggling, I still want to finish the 8, but just like help.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
Come on. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. Hold your breath, blow it out. Blow it out. There you go.
Jeez. One more.
All right. Blow it out, blow it out. Hold it.
I can't. Thank you.
Well,
Jesus.
Get your feet up on you.
Do what?
You're not putting your feet up on you.
What do you mean?
Like that was it. Get up with it. Sit down. Get your feet back.
Okay.
Balls your feet. So when you lay it down, balls your feet. Push off.
Okay. 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 I'll do that next set. Thank you. Y'all, that shit was heavy as fuck. He was telling me to make sure I keep on my balls of my feet so that when it starts getting heavy, I can use it to push off. So I'm gonna do that next set. But yeah, heavy. right, you guys. So I am back at home. Today's workout was really, really good. I feel like bench press went well. Y'all saw me fail at well, I don't know. I haven't looked at everything I recorded, so I can't remember if I recorded when I failed on my third set or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I recorded that part, but my third set, I was only able to knock out 3 reps at the 115. And then my spotter had to help me. So he helped me with 7 reps. So then set 4, I took weight off because he had to go. I took weight off and then I just did 10 reps at 85 pounds. And that's how I closed out bench press. Then you guys saw me do some shoulder work. I ended up hitting the leg extension machine for the quads, and I did some sumo squats. And I hit some chest press. Not chest press. I don't know why I keep saying that. I hit chest dips. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did today. And I did some triceps, but all the tricep stuff I've done for y'all already, so I didn't record any of that. Stuff that I know I've recorded multiple times, I'm not too sure whether or not to record it again or just kind of tell y'all about it after the fact. I try to record the stuff that I feel like y'all haven't seen, or like, for instance, with bench press, like y'all know I'm trying to get stronger and stuff like that. So I don't always record like everything for my workout. But okay, so I want to get vulnerable with you guys tonight. I want to talk to y'all about something that happened on Tuesday. So Tuesday, y'all know, first of all, y'all know I've been bulking. Now, when it comes to bulking, it's really your own preference as far as like what your overall goals are, like when to bulk. Now, I've had like people comment and ask like, why am I bulking when I still have body fat? So when I think about like my overall dream body, I still want to be very curvy, yet muscular. Not to the point where like I'm super, super, super defined, but I definitely have some good definition going on. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like, I know what it looks like in my head, but I don't know how to project it. I just know in my head, like what I want to look like. And I am already a curvy woman, so I do have that on my side. However, I didn't want to lose all of my curves and be more muscular, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it. So anyways, like my trainer, he wanted me to get down to 200 pounds before I started bulking. When I started bulking, so about 2 weeks ago now, I was 230, and I've stayed at 230 for like the past, I want to say like 2 months. Like he tried to put me on like an extreme cut back in September where I was only going to be eating 1,200 calories a day so that I could get down to 200. But because I work out so heavily, like I've been working out like this for, I want to say at least half the year. Like me being in the gym for as many hours as I'm in the gym, I started this like, I want to say in April, I started working out heavy like this. Like I've been working out this entire weight loss journey for 19 months, but like really working out, like really, really like 2 and 3 hours in the gym. This started, I want to say like in April. So since April of 2023, so we're at the end of this. So about basically like 7 months now. So because I work out so hard, when he tried to put me on that extreme cut of 1,200 calories, it was really hard for me. Like I was so hungry all of the time. Like I really tried it. I really tried it for like a week and a half. And I just could not focus in the gym because I was just so freaking hungry. Like I just could not take it. And I tell you guys all the time, like when I get really hungry, I can't work out. Like my mind is just so focused on being hungry that my workout is not productive because I'm just so freaking hungry. And that's how I felt when he put me on that cut. Well, I've been on a cut, but like that extreme cut of like 1,200 calories, basically 1,100 calories, like it was extremely uncomfortable for me. So I didn't follow through with that. I didn't follow through with that. So I've been sitting at 230 since like September of this year. So for like the past September, October, November, December. So like for the past 4 months, my weight hasn't fluctuated. Now I've gotten more defined. If y'all look at what I looked like in September versus now, like my shoulders are a lot more defined. My traps, my back is way more defined. So obviously muscle was being built and fat was being lost. However, like the scale was not moving. I even went down in pants. So in September, I was like a large. Now I wear a medium size gym pants, like those shorts that y'all see me in, or when I wear like my gym pants, those are mediums. And my sports bra, so my chest area has gotten smaller as well. In September, I was wearing a medium size sports bra. Now I wear a small. Now I always like my sports bra is really tight because I want to make sure the girls are secured. But in September, a medium was tight, and now it's not. Like I had to go down to a small. So the point I'm making to you guys is, even though the scale didn't move, if you look at what I looked like in September to now, I look smaller because I built more muscle over those 4 months. And because I wasn't able to stay in the cut that he had me on, I would say I was eating about 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. So I was just maintaining and still building some muscle. So, okay, now that I kind of gave y'all a little backstory of where we've been the past few months. So y'all know I've been on a cut for y'all know I've been on a bulk for the past 2 weeks. So trying to eat 3,000 calories a day and trying to hit 160 grams of protein. I would say if I had to rate that or grade myself, most days I don't think I hit 3,000 calories. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know most days I hit my protein goal, but most days I don't think I'm hitting my calorie goal. I don't think I'm hitting it. And the reason it's hard for me to calculate sometimes because I cook. So like when I made the macaroni and cheese, I have no idea how many calories are in that. Like, I have no idea. I don't know how many calories in that cheese sauce. I'm not about to sit there and try to divvy it up and calculate. But I just don't freaking know. I don't know. When I'm eating something packaged, I know because I can see like, okay, well the tempeh, I ate the whole brick of tempeh, But when I'm like cooking, like making my vegan meals for you guys and stuff, I have no idea what the calorie count or the protein count is, any of that stuff. Okay, so I don't really know, which is shame on me. I could take more time to kind of figure it out. I'm just lazy, y'all. Like when it comes to certain things, I have got to stop drooling. I don't understand what's going on. Like I swear to God, like this is like the 5th video I'm talking to you guys and freaking drooling. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm so excited. But anyways, so I don't think I'm hitting my calorie count. Okay, so Tuesday I had to go to the doctor. And I haven't weighed myself since I started my bulk, y'all. And I refused. My trainer let me know by the end of my bulk, I probably will put on about 15 to 20 pounds. Okay. He told me that up front, but he said, like, it's not all fat. You're going to also put on muscle. It's just hard sometimes, you guys. I was so big before, and I didn't realize how big I was before in the moment in which I was big. Like I knew I was a plus size girl, but I had no idea how big I was when I was that big. Like looking back, like sometimes it's really hard to, even to this day, to show y'all my before pictures because I'm like low key embarrassed. And I know this sounds crazy. And I really try to push like body positivity and loving yourself in all shapes and all of your sizes. Like, but even I struggle with that. And I think it's because it's the mental for me. It's for the size I used to be, it represents a woman who did not love herself. And it's so hard now that I've changed over all these months and I'm no longer that woman. It's hard to even see myself in that light. Like it's a lot. It's really hard. So, sometimes it's just so hard to show y'all before pictures because it's embarrassing in the fact that I allowed myself to get that big in the first place. Like, yeah, I lost all the weight and I'm here now, but just seeing it. And like I said at the time, I didn't realize I was that big. So then it's this paranoia that comes into place because it's like in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I didn't know I was that big then how do I know today that I'm not that big? Like, I know it, I really don't know how to explain this. Like, I'm trying my best to explain it the best I can, but I don't know. I don't feel like this is talked about enough for people who have lost so much weight. Sometimes in your head, you still think physically that you're still that size. So anyways, okay, now that I got the backstory out of the way. So Tuesday, I went to the doctor. And like I said, I haven't weighed myself since I started my bulk. She asked me, you know how they take your vitals, they take your height and your weight and your blood pressure, all that stuff. She asked me if I wanted to know my weight. And I was like, no, because I don't want it to fuck with my head. And so when the doctor came in, you know, the medical assistant did all of that, and then she left. The doctor came in and was just like going over my chart. And she was like, okay, so I see you're 242. So I'm like, what? 242? I was just 230. Like, what? 242? I'm getting 12 pounds? What? And she was like, oh, you didn't want to know? I was like, no, but I mean, you told me. So it's like, y'all, now this was midday, and I did have on all my clothes. I had on sweatpants, I had on sneakers, I had on my North Face coat, I had on my scarf. It was cold outside, okay? So I had on every fucking thing. All right. So, you know, I ate beforehand. It was like 2:00 when I went to the doctor, okay? But still, like, hearing the 12-pound gain, like, that really fucked with my head. Like, it really fucked with my head. And I'm just like thinking to myself, like, I gained 12 pounds. Like, what? Like, already? Like, in 2 weeks? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, it just really been fucking with my head. And so these past few days, like, it's just been really hard. It's like, now that I know what my weight is, and, you know, I feel like the doctor scale is like the most accurate scale. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're trying to lose weight, it's like, you might have your home scale or whatever, but like, you go off the doctor scale. Like, the doctor scale is the scale, is the ruler. It's the true number, right? So anyways, it's just been fucking with my head these past 2 days. And so now I'm in the mirror, like, looking at my stomach and looking at my back, and I'm like, where did the fat get stored? And, you know, I'm really mentally struggling a little bit right now. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. The number really fucked with my head. And again, I know that when you're in a bulk, you're going to gain weight. I know that. I understand that. And I've accepted that. But it's like this fear of getting back to that size that I was 19 months ago. And then I'm like, okay, 12 pounds, is that noticeable? Like, can people see it? Like, do you see it in my videos? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like my clothes still fit the same, but now I'm like, 12 pounds, like, that's 8 pounds away from 20. Like, I know people can see a 20-pound difference. Y'all, I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. It just really fucked with my head. It really did. And I'm still gonna proceed with my bulk. I'm not gonna stop. It's just a little hard right now. Because it's like sometimes I'm still a slave to the number on the scale, even though you shouldn't be. You should go off of how you feel. You should go off of how you look. You should go off of how your clothes fit. It's still hard. It's still really hard. And even before I started the bulk, you know, there would be times where I'm wearing certain things and I'm just like, I still feel so fat. And I know that's also a part of the journey. And I don't think people talk about that part. And that's why, like, I really wanted to make this video for you guys. It's like the physical changes and your mental changes as far as like what you feel like you can accomplish. Because losing all that weight is a huge accomplishment. I understand that. But the other part of the mental that I feel like hasn't all the way changed is how you see yourself sometimes. how you see yourself sometimes, it can be really hard. But I don't think that's always talked about. And so if anyone else is going through that portion, I just want to let you know, like, don't let it play with yourself. Don't let it play with your head. You're doing an amazing job. And I think as women, sometimes too, because we're women and it's like, we always want to look our best. We always want to feel our best. I think sometimes as when we have like, we feel like we have like all this pressure to look a certain way, especially because I know I talked about this in other videos, like everything that you see on social media or TV, magazines, things like that. So it's like, sometimes it's hard. You want to look a certain way. And when you don't, or when you feel like you don't, it can really fuck with your head. And sometimes it'll make you feel like you're not doing everything that you should be doing or that you could be doing, but you are. You are. And that's why I tell you guys, do not obsess over the scale. Because sometimes it will make you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Sometimes it will. And it's okay. It's normal to feel like that. It's normal to get in your head. It's normal to doubt yourself. It's normal. But we also have to be mentally strong enough to not allow that to stop what we've been doing and not allow that to overpower how we feel about ourselves and how far we've come in our journey. Okay. I don't know why the 12 pounds just really made me feel like shit. Because it's like, if I didn't know what the scale said, I wouldn't be feeling like this right now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes even I get wrapped up into being a slave of the scale because I don't know why we obsess over that number so much. I don't know why, but for some reason we do. For some reason we feel like we shouldn't weigh but this. Even if you're healthy, even if you have more muscle mass. And it's crazy because you know how Facebook shows you like 12 years ago, you posted this, right? Literally the next day. So yesterday, Facebook sent me a notification showing me a post that I had made. Oh God, back in 2020, gosh, what year was it? It was 2012. And I was 215 pounds at that time because I was playing basketball. And that's how I remember how big I was, because they listed your weight on the website. So I'll always remember in college, I was 215. I look smaller now than I did at 215. Because in college, we didn't really lift weights. It wasn't like a serious thing. You know what I mean? Like, we had a little bit of weightlifting here and there, but it's nothing like what I do now. College basketball is more cardio, right? More running up and down the court, sprints and stuff like that. So it's just crazy how yet, even though I look smaller now than I did at 215 back in 2012, like, I still feel like it's not okay sometimes. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. And I'm really trying my best to articulate it the best way I know how. But I don't want y'all to think like I'm not perfect by any means. And I don't ever want to come off like I am. And I still struggle with body dysmorphia or feeling like you're not good enough sometimes. Like I still struggle with that. You know, I do have a very positive mindset. I do classify myself as very mentally strong, but sometimes even I succumb to the negative thoughts that pop in my head. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to make this video for you guys, let you know if anyone is struggling with that, who has lost a lot of weight, like leave a comment down below. Like, let me know, like, what kind of things do you do to pick yourself up? I would love some like recommendations. And it's crazy because when I play back the videos, like when I'm editing and stuff, I'm like, wow, I'm really small. But in the moment, like when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, is that's when I feel the biggest. But when I'm editing, when I'm taking pictures and looking at the pictures, I'm like, oh, I'm really small. It's so weird. It's so weird. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds freaking crazy. But I'm just telling you like some of the things that I still go through from time to time. So I hope this video helps anyone who is struggling with this, has struggled with this. I just wanted to be really vulnerable for you guys and just let you know, like, I'm human too. Like, I be letting my head get the best of me sometimes. It happens to all of us. I feel like every woman deals with it at some point in time, especially like when you're on a weight loss or journey, or if you've lost a lot of weight. It's like that fear of getting back to that size or feeling like you're that size again. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm trying my best, y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this topic. It's an open floor, so definitely leave your opinions, leave whatever words of encouragement you may have for me. I read everything. I respond to everything. And don't forget to check out my free guides. The link will be floating around somewhere up in here. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.